Carpet caster went beaver hunting up in North Texas. I'm on a small lake I've been on several times, but only twice previously this year. And I'm walking to an area that was previously flooded by the lake. The water level's way down right now. And from this perspective, there's the jetty, the first jetty that I was on the first hunt of this year, a second jetty that's on this side, and a beaver lodge that appears to be where the arrow is pointing. We'll see that in a second. So I come around here, that's going to be the beaver lodge. That's right there on the second jetty. We'll get some better pictures of that. I'll show you in a minute. As I continue my trek out to my spot for the hunt for the night, the direction I'm heading is where I've often seen beavers originate in the water. When I've spotted them, they're out in this area of the third jetty, and that's where I've got a little stool and my shooting stick set up. As I walk out past this tree that has been felled by a beaver, and now walking out onto this little spit or jetty. Tonight I'm going to be testing out a new Mambly U3 shooting saddle. It's much like a pig saddle or hog saddle, and I'm going to have it on a Leofoto LB75 leveling base. I've got these on my shooting sticks. They're a little weak for what I'm using them for. I need a new tripod. Anybody have any ideas on what tripod I should buy? Please put a comment below. And this is me sitting on the stool and my hunting perspective for the evening. This is the lake. As you can see from the old trees, the water level is down about 3 or 4 feet. This is turned around looking back where I came in. All those sticks are beaver gnawed, and that's where the lodge is. This is the opposite side of the jetty, and that's the beaver lodge, or what I think is the beaver lodge. And this is going to be their little beaver run going in and out of the lodge underneath the water. This is my view of the water. Look how smooth the water is. The wind should be blowing about 8 miles an hour, but the water is absolutely smooth. Sometimes the weather information just isn't accurate for the actual on-site information. First beaver of the night. Looked like a good shot, but looks can be deceiving as the beaver surfaces. Now, because of the shooting sticks and then I'm sitting on a stool, if the beaver moves too far left or right, I actually have to pick up the shooting sticks and move them left or right because I can't pan around sitting in my stool. And as I'm getting lined up again, the beaver goes subsurface. Round 1 to the beaver. This actually looks like a much smaller beaver. Inside of 20 yards, based upon how blurry the image is, and I apparently missed. Aim a little higher to compensate for the scope height over the bore difference.
And that's a kill.
First beaver of the night. Shortly thereafter, we got another beaver. And we're slowly panning outside of my range. I'm going to have to pick up the sticks and shift them to the left a little bit. Here we go. Nice long shot. We've got a body.
And we got a body.
Like I said. So that's 2 beaver for the night. Here I'm waiting for this beaver to turn away. I like to do that because oftentimes this gives me a larger target to actually work with and increases my chance for a better hit. But I don't see any beaver here. I don't know if I've killed this one or not. Beaver can actually hold their breath for about 15 minutes underwater, so it could dive and actually have gone back to the den for all I know. Let's see on this beaver. Looking for him popping up anywhere, and I'm not seeing him pop up anywhere. And so, another equivocal outcome. And last beaver of the night. That sounded good. And just to let you know some of the other gear that I'm using, I'm getting video through my IR Hunter Mark III thermal weapon sight. And I'm shooting a Lone Star Armory TX15 multi-purpose carbine enhanced in 6.5 Grendel, and shooting Hornady SST 123 grain bullets loaded by Druid Hill Armory into Starline brass, and of course,
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
Got Got a nice shadow in the water that's going to appear right here. That may be my beaver body just barely subsurfaced. I don't know for certain. So for the night, 2 definite, 1 highly likely for the last one, 2 unknown, and 1 that definitely got away. Carpe sus, my friends.